Alright, was going to keep my motor gold, but Turkey's got his motor gold, and yeah, I'm just going to paint it black. Get ready to go to Super Chevy. So I'm going to black it all out. I did like the gold, but I changed my mind. There it is. All black. Gonna have gold valve covers, gold velocity sticks, and tunnel ring. All blacked out.
Last burnout with the 350. It's been in the Nova for a long time. He's gonna take a motor out right now in a few minutes, so it's all good. Last burnout. Next time it'll be the 388. He won't do one more before he puts it up, so. That's a damn good set. Pretty set. Last one. No, damn, don't take that motor out of there, Justin. Ugh. I don't think you should take it out of there. That's a good damn motor, but he won't take it out, so.
Alright, here we go. Early Monday morning, fixing to pull the motor. We got 18 days to Super Chevy, I believe. Something like that. 350's coming out. This motor's going in Carlos Camaro. And putting the 388 down in here. This motor been here a long time. It's one of the first ones I built. Or the first one I built. From absolutely nothing. Entire motor. Built the entire car, built the entire motor, built everything. And it never stopped since. Built every motor ever run right here with these hands. This is the first one. There ain't nothing special. It's a stock bottom end with good Corvette heads on it. Got the starter off, doors off, radiator's out. I just got to pull it out of there. It's all loose. Spark plugs are out. Just got to pull it off and pop my front end off. Disconnected my wires. See, they're a slip connect type deal. Pop these two brackets off and pull my T's out and the whole front end come off. Make life so much easier. Now the Colton's out here, I can do that. These T's haven't been out in a very, very, very long time. So that one's rusted. This will come right out, see? That's how they go in there, and then you just pop them out, and take them two little brackets loose, and the whole front end comes off.
It's not that bad.
See? There you go. One piece. Alright, everything's off, ready to pull the intake.
They were laying above this bolt.
So get this one and one more bolt, and the intake's out, distributor's off, and the nitrous wiring has been chopped, and we'll have to go back together. Or at least I marked them. See, I got blue paint, blue tape, and then your standard. And there's a distributor like a blue rotor. Fancy, fancy. I have to pull my intake and distributor all in one piece, like usual. Like every other tunnel ram we have. It all comes off in one. Alright. Got everything's loose. We're just trying to get the valve covers off. We built these valve covers like this because we didn't have any center bolt valve covers. These are center bolt heads. So, check it out. Harlan Sharps. Titanium retainers. 1550 valve springs. Heavy duty stuff. For a hydraulic dookie cam. With only 485 lift. We're fixing to lift up on it and snatch it out of there. There it is. Check it out. This transmission come out of Turkey's Malibu. Yellow Malibu. He raced and raced and raced. And I had him sign the top of it before I put it in. And there it is, still on there. Careful wiping all that might come off. Well, no, it's actually done with one shot. It shouldn't. Yeah. Oh, it tried to peel. Yeah, it did try to peel. The one shot tried to peel. But it's still on there. The Turk 2012. So, 2012 when we were together. Alright, putting the motor mounts on. Putting the motor mounts on. There's a little trick for the timing tab. If you cut them things, you can actually see your timing marks. Most 400s you can't see them. There's the old motor. There's the new motor. You're ready to hook it all up and do the swap. This stuff, when you buy additive, order it from Summit because this stuff is $20 at the freaking Advanced Auto Parts. Yeah. But I didn't have no additive because we use it on Dad's motor and I haven't ordered no more. So whenever you order parts, order additive just to have some laying around. Because you gotta have it. Alright, after changing the oil pan gasket and priming this thing, I got it fixed and about ready to go down in there.
Do you want to?
Well, it's in there. I didn't put the camera up so you can see us wrestle that sucker in there because it was a two-man job. It was a two-man job and didn't want to leave a camera sitting out in the sun that long because it took about 30 minutes to get it in there because it was a fight. But it's in there. So there it is. The 388 is in. Primed. It's got a bolt, rest of the crap to it. So awesome, 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 awesome. I'm gonna rotate it around until I get it pointed right at number 1. That is compression stroke. See, compression stroke, piston all the way up, 0. So it shouldn't be 180 out. But it's in there. That's awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and hook all my grounds and all this junk up while I can. It's all right there. Engine's in, starter's on, intake gasket's on, letting that silicone sort of harden up a little bit before I drop the intake and stuff on it. Distributor's phased in where it'll drop right into number 1. Had to change the distributor gear because it was pretty badly worn. You can feel it when it goes in, it bound up. So I put a new one on it and it's good to go. And I thought that distributor was locked out. It's actually got a very light spring advance in it. So, but yeah, we're getting there. Intake's on. All that stuff's good to go. Just, of course, it's raining. Them gold Russell valve covers come off of Sonny Chapman's car. He gave them to Dad. It was the first valve covers I ever run on any motor, along with that gold velocity stack. Now they're all back together again. Alright, everything's in there. Water pump, balancer, pulleys, headers, gaskets, everything is on here now, except the radiator.
It's one-day turnaround.
Yeah.
Thrash together and got it done.
Yeah, it's been raining. But it looks essentially exactly the same, only valve covers are changed and the motor's black now.
Hurricane's on the way.
Alright, it's all in there. Everything's hooked up. Had to knock big old dents in the headers and run special plugs, which I need to run UR4s because these cast iron heads, not aluminum heads, but what I got in it's going to work. Already cranked it over and it hit, which means my timing's pretty close. Should be good enough for a break-in. Full of water. Mufflers are back on it. Yeah. So here we go. 388 break-in. Attempt 1.
You ready?
Yeah. Gotta hook the car to it.
Ready?
Yeah, what does it have oil pressure?
Let's see.
Alright, try again.
It is getting oil pressure.
Huh?
It's getting oil pressure.
So we got to go buy some 93 during gas crisis 2018. It's a hurricane. Everybody's buying up on gas. But it runs. It runs. We're good. Alright, I got the carburetors adjusted. It's idling what, about 13, 14?
About 1,000.
Really?
Yeah.
Perfect. Just set the timing. 34 degrees total advance. This thing has got such light springs in it that like you just part throttle and it advances where it needs to go. It's pretty awesome. See if it'll fire right there. Wait a second, wait, before we do that, go wide open all the way.
Ready?
Yeah. That's pretty much all they let off. And it clears now. Alright, so that's fixed. No, I adjusted the rod length. Alright, see if it'll fire. It's got to burn up that fuel. Try it again. Now see if it'll fire back up. It's barely touching the throttle. Oh, now I'm happy. Now I'm happy. Now I'm happy. I've been ill as a hornet all day. Hating everybody and everything.
Don't point the camera at me.
She's good, man. Good, good, good. Oh, yes. 388 cubic inches. Alright. Got all ready for Super Chevy. All braided line now. Thanks to my buddy Dave. Give me that wrap to go over rubber line. Works good. See, rubber line. Carburetors are adjusted just from sitting here and idling. Won't know under load, but timing set. About 35 degrees full advance. Nothing crazy. Just a nice, safe little tune. That shouldn't hurt nothing.
No. We'll see.
Oh yeah, we'll see. It'll
be fun.
My prediction is this thing is going to be fast. A lot faster than what I'm ready for. Maybe. I don't know.
I think
it should run mid-7s. Maybe low 7s. I don't know.
Maybe 730s.
But you can already tell it's got a lot more torque because of the converter. Converter is a lot looser now than it once was. I gotta grab another battery for this thing.
Boy to the 388. Don't make a little easy right now.
Very good, very good. Sweet. All right, official road to Bristol. We go next week.
Yep.
Next week, we're putting a 488 in S10. 74 is locked and loaded and ready to go.
Yep.
Slicks are on it, new universal joints, new universal joint retainers, new shackles, new engine, new everything. So it's ready. I gotta get a Brillo pad and clean them ugly wheels. But all right, now we're gonna put a 488 in this. Here's a little tip. Everybody on the ring gear, if you got a little Dremel tool, go in and take, see that black where it's painted. Go in there and take it down about 1/1000th of an inch. 1/1000 of an inch, yeah. Because that helps that ring gear slide over that carrier much easier, much better. You can line the holes up and everything else. I mean, it ain't like fall on loose, but it ain't like crazy tight either like they usually are. And also, where's that pinion? Since you have to set the depth of the pinion, you have to put the bearing and stuff on time and time again. Take it and have it polished. Take it to a machine shop, something, let them turn it, or just grab you a Dremel tool and go around it, or grab you some sandpaper and wrap around it and polish it until that bearing slides on and off pretty easy. This makes life so much better. This is why I said to polish that pinion. Watch that bearing. Boop. That's what you want. You don't have to press it on and off 100 times to get your depth right. So, there you go. That's why I said that. Carl got that one all polished up. It's ready to go down on there. We'll get the pinion in, get it torqued, and then we'll put the ring gear in and stuff, and then you shim it, yeah, and check the backlash and should be ready. Alright, and see, this is why we do the ring gear like that, because that sucker knocked right up there and you can line up the holes, and then you just get a couple started, flip it over and tap with a block of wood, not a hammer straight on the teeth. Hit the wood that hits the teeth. But the pinion's in, depth should be pretty spot on. We'll check it here in a minute. It's all torqued and ready to go. Working under the S10 on the trailer. This is how you torque a ring gear.
Yeah.
You use your hands and you hold it. And you torque it to 55 or 50, whichever it is.
And you don't run your mouth and say, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Then they hand you the ring gear and say, okay, you hold it. She tried it though, I'll give her credit, she tried it. just got one wire for that.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, weight reduction. 48 is on. Good deal. Oh, this sucks.
Let's see your hands.
Well, that's the way my hands always look.
Yeah.
Just got a monkey grip in. Hold on.
Yep.
I don't got much to do that with.
Well, the 488 is in. I had no shims. Had to make do with what we could find. But the backlash is set at 8. Good pattern on the gear. Was a fight. I was crammed up in there. You should have seen it. I was literally like Indian style sitting right there. Oh, my legs hurt. But the gear's in now. He's going back the other way, putting all the brakes and C-clip eliminators and all that stuff on it. So, good deal. All right, 48 gear is in, and fluid is in the rear end, and now he's going to test it. Should be a lot quicker with a 48 than it was with 586. What everybody says, so we'll see.
Did a little streak down over the 74 with the slicks and stuff on it. He's done a little bit of suspension work on the back of it, so he's going to do a little test with the slicks. Didn't do too good that day with street tires on it, just killed them. So we'll see what the slicks do, how it does. Reels again. About 3 or 4 days before Bristol. Pretty good. I don't know how much air's in them, but there
I
you
think
go.
like 14.
Yeah.
It needs to get them hotter.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty hot. They've set for a while, so.
Yeah.
Damn, what a see it. About the same. Got them a little hotter. Hell yeah, that little motor zings.
That was fun.
It's pretty cool.
Well, did a street down yesterday with slicks, and there was a whining noise coming from the transmission. Turns out the sprag's bad in it, and it's fixing to blow up. So I got to pull the transmission out, take it, pull it apart, fix it, put it all back in, because we go race next weekend. Today is Friday. We got Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and we leave Thursday morning. So everything needs to be loaded by Wednesday. But I done pretty much gutted it and took everything out. Getting ready to taking the converter loose. I'm gonna take the training bolts loose and slide the transmission back and drop it down on the ground. Get some parts ordered and get it fixed. So it just goes. It's not all the time, it's just randomly. But text my buddy Adam. Adam is a transmission expert, and he told me sounds like sprag, and it is fixing to let go. Surprised it didn't let go yesterday. 400 foot of burnout with slicks on it. You'd think would have forced it to, but no, it's still in there. So that's what I'm doing. I had this sucker dialed in, tuned, ready to go, man. She was ready. And then this happens. Always a Thrash, dude. Always a Thrash. 4 Super Chevy. Never fails. Alright, well, there it is. Training is out. Time to have it fixed. Got our cobbled up rig. Whatever. There's the noise. The GoPro's recording. Whenever you get back up here, just push stop. Yeah. Or you can just hot lap and come back down.
It just depends. It shifted to third.
Oh, did it? I
Yeah.
didn't see it too. I thought it just had 1 and 2.
No, I shifted to third.
What is 60 put that down?
160, I believe.
It's 514.
Or a 28-inch top tire.
Can't go to JD's top tire. That's 514 difference.
I don't know.
Split the difference.
And it's only running 94 miles an hour now.
Yeah, slowed down.
Yeah. 720.
You got the stuff?
I just barely called him, and whenever
All right, we don't even wait till we get back to the house. We got the carburetor from Dennis, borrowed it, and we're sitting over here in the business park.
Wheel in a park.
Yeah, because it's open headers, we can't start it in the trailer park, so we start over here. Make sure it's tuned in right.
Where we can find a shady spot. About 92 down there, about 83 up here feels so good.
Yeah, it feels nice.
Got a little breeze blowing on.
I ain't a fan of the heat no more. I hate it. But all right, we'll swap carburetors. Going back to the one that it ran the fastest with.
So you're always talking about what to change.
Yeah. Debated putting a 586 back in it. Definitely changing the carburetor. Then we'll go from there.
Put a start on its track.
Carburetor swap complete.
Yeah. See, this is the carburetor that I built and tuned when it went a 704 and a 705.
Yeah.
And the other one is just an old 850 I bought from Jimmy, which I had dialed in running good, it just wasn't enough. So see if it'll fire up without
We both put this on there and it sounds completely different.
Oh, it sounds like a much,
A little more throaty,
it's a lot more
a
through.
little more boaty, a little more
You gotta
moody.
ignore the starter.
Fix it.
Much better. Yeah. God, I cannot believe what a
So now what? We leave this better carburetor and better sounding carburetor on it for more power. Go back to 586 or leave 488 and go down there and gamble tomorrow and see what it does.
We'll leave the 488 and see what it does.
And if it sucks, you could probably like back it off here and just blast it one time.
Well, why? You're all pushing your luck.
All right, fine. Put the front end bag on it.
Huh?
We gotta fix the wiring for the starter.
You
and
can't
everything
tell
else.
on the street, doozy. You got
It's
damn
true, it does
racing
nothing
fuel
but
in there. You
spin.
done goddamn how much? $90 worth of gas sitting here. You can't just
Waste
put
it.
a poly. It's just gonna spin.
today.
Well, it'll be all
720
right.
ain't slow.
Well,
Yeah, 729 ain't
It
slow
is
for
for what we
shit.
were shooting for.
it's slow for what we were shooting for.
Well,
I was so bummed. Because a good mash would feel good.
it would not. It'd go out there and spin on a dirty road, and it'd be like, it feels like it runs 640s.
No way. Put the front end on. We'll do. We should have had that carburetor with us this morning.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send a picture of Dennis. Hold on. Like this is, we're this obsessed.
See, it's gotten a little dirty and
Yeah, maybe he'll be like.
and oxidized that
Yeah.
it matches
Well,
my.
We used to skateboard over here at this place when we was kids. I mean, all the time. We spent so many hours over here skating. And Dad broke his leg off that right there. Remember when you broke your leg? This is like where we learned. And we were actually really good. I think that thing's gone.
I used to do it all the time, Colton hates it.
Bearings suck though.
Some wheels. You're rolling on bearings.
This right here, this gap. That's what we used to skate over. Hey, that. Junk wheels. That was really good. There it was.
That's going for the kickflip. He ain't rode a board kickflip in so many years. Oh, go get it. There it was, yeah! Justin's gonna get a kickflip roll away. He got there a while ago. Yeah, stay on it, son. Yeah.
Ah, beautiful. All right, here we are at Shadyside now. Different carburetor. Trying to test this thing.
pass?
First pass.
No, that one.
First pass, I went from first to third.
Yeah, that's what we could. That's what we thought.
7-11.
7-11. Oh, dude,
96.
you're right there.
The 330 is a tenth faster than the 704 pass.
With that carburetor.
Well, best I went was a 711
711.
at 95,
96.
96. So I gained a mile an hour and then lost about a tenth. So 586 is going back in, right?
Yeah. 230.
But still,
the belt on that pass.
but still ain't that hot for a small block.
It's hotter than I want it to be. That one was 720 at 97. That pass.
Yeah, but what's funny is it's just not doing a mile an hour.
29 the ice, that
It's killing the gear.
Yeah. It'll be alright. Put the gear back in.
586, boy.
586, go back in.
You just have to hang on for that first 60 foot because it's going to be rowdy.
Leave like a fucking rock.
Because it leaves good with a 488 in them tall tires.
You got to leave. Let her get
It did 60
Right, that's
on
a
the
wrap.
711 pass. It's 60 foot the same as
Cake got a rail.
586.
Yeah.
Wait, he bought a rail? That's
See
it?
it? That
You want to buy another one? All right, now we're back from testing. I'm going to put the 586 back in the S10, and now I'm going to put transmission back in my car. It never ends. I'm always doing something. I know.
The road to Bristol Thrash continues. Got back from Shady Side probably about an hour ago. Jumped out of the truck. Rest a minute. Back out here putting the transmission in Justice car now. Back to 74. Installing tranny. Got it in. Cross members in.
Bolts in it.
Yeah.
The lines are hooked up. The shifter's hooked up.
Now, shifter ain't hooked up yet, but this is.
Well, ain't my line. Have an arm. Shifter arm, excuse me.
Shifter arm made out of a handle
Handmade.
for a gas container.
Yep.
Patented Dale Wilson special.
Actually, it's a cutoff for it's a valve, cutoff valve handle. That's what that is.
For the top of them gases, right?
Yeah, it's a cutoff valve.
Oh.
Works like a champion. If you ever need one, they're bent almost 90% the way you need it. So
Just drill like a billion holes till you find one that
it's fully
works.
adjustable. The one I put on my truck only have about 3 holes. It sucks. That's why I put it in reverse at Bristol. So make note of that. Get back to Shady Side. I down 711 with the S10, so we're going back to 586 gear.
Yep.
Change that back out.
Where
So
you
make the 29.5 tall tires, load it down.
Yeah.
It runs good. Change the carburetor. So you've seen all that. So the Thrash goes on. It's a Sunday night, Sunday evening. Pop the tranny back in there for about 30 minutes.
So I'm going to do a gear swap tomorrow.
If we decide that's what we want to do.
No, that's what we're going to do. It's getting gear swapped. It's soggy out of the hole, and we'd rather see wheelies than
I'm
sog.
just playing. Let's turn it back. It was a beast like it was, so we should let it. We changed too much. That's a true racer thing. They say don't change too much. We change too many things at once. So
Because we're limited.
always go back the other way.
Limited on time.
And then the training went out. Wasn't expecting that, so going back in. It was about ready to come way apart.
Yeah, it was on the way of grenading.
You already got your converter bolts in?
No. I was waiting to do that till...
Updates in a minute. Late night Thrash. Road to Bristol.
I just got to figure out which holes.
Every
is
year.
what. Hey, hand me that flywheel
line
wrench.
up
It's
one
on the
way.
back of Colton's tailgate.
I gotta go. I gotta go to Bristol.
60s.
Yeah, we needed 650s.
650,
630s, 590s.
590.
Alright, everything is done. All underneath there, drive shaft, everything. Look, man. Barber's pole, candy cane style drive shaft. Cool, I was one of the first people to ever do that. Wait, no, I'm not. Take back. Because Corvette did it long time ago, way back in the 60s.
Did what?
The candy cane drive shaft
Oh,
or
yeah.
barber pole. Trains in, cross members in, shifters hooked up, converters in, tight, shifters adjusted, drive shaft in, universal joints is in, everything's in. And I'm fixing to be in for the night. Done. I'm tired. So that's a wrap.
Yep.
Alright, well here it is Monday. We got a few days before Super Chevy. Got to put a new gear in the S10 because the 488 didn't do what we wanted to. It didn't break sixes. Come very close, but still didn't break sixes yet. I mean, the S10 runs good. It runs really good. Adam got Dustin ready, so his new motor and stuff's down in the car, and he went and shook it down, made a pass. I don't know if Turkey's coming. I know David K's coming. David K's got him a new top secret car he's bringing. We've seen him down at Shady Side testing. The Davis boys is coming. We're coming. I'm gonna bring 74, which ain't nobody seen hide nor hair of this car in a long time. But I put a different motor in it. It's got a 388 down in it. It's 11.36 to 1 static compression, 9.15 to 1 dynamic compression, so it still run on pump gas 93. Probably make 400 horsepower, give or take. So it's good. You seen a little street dyno where it spun the slicks 400 foot or so. So we'll see what it runs. I ain't trying to outrun nobody. I'm just trying to go have fun. Not yet. If we had time to build another motor before Super Chevy, by God, I believe you, I'd do it. I'd build him one to make 600-700 horsepower. That S10 and its weight, it wouldn't take a whole lot. But he's knocking on the door of the 6s. He went from trying to break 7s a long time ago, a couple years back, or actually last year, trying to break 7s, run 790. It's all he's trying to do. Now he's running 7.0s, trying to break the 6s. Come a long way, boy. Come a long way. Oh, and knowing how to do stuff and building it yourself. That's the way to do it. But I'm pumped up for Super Chevy. I'm fixing to put the headers and stuff back in this thing. Got my tranny back in. Fix to jump on it and get her done, man. Get ready to come play on Thursday. Gonna be good. Gonna be good. Transmission's working. I gotta take it up road and fully test it. I got trans fluid all over the exhaust. That's where all the smoke's from. Fixing to vacuum this thing out for the first time in a very, very long time. I don't clean race cars. But we go vacuum it out. Hey, like my dead horse, upside down Mustang. Alright, fixing to do another gear swap in this thing. Fixing to put the 586 back in it. Which I should have left it in to begin with, but oh well, we had to know. Axle's out, covers off. C-clip eliminators are disconnected so the axle could come out. Able to do it this time with the brakes still on, so that's good. And Colton did adjust his brakes all the way in, so they were dragging for all the passes he made. Dragging a lot.
Yep.
Couldn't even get the drums off.
Pretty damn tight, so gotta do better than that. But that slowed down a little bit.
Yeah.
Road Bristol, raining.
Yep, it's Tuesday, yeah.
Yeah, forecast 56% all the way through Sunday, so, and Bristol, so fuck, I don't know.
We'll see.
I have no idea what to say.
Yep, 586 going back in, 48 coming out.
Yep. See what happens. That was slowing it down, but still gonna do gear swap. So.
Yeah, it don't come out of the hole. It's better to be violent out of the hole.
Yeah. It'll leave like that. It'll be fine. Fuck, that's what it needs. Just suck as much gear, much converter, much goddamn motor as you can get in something. Let some bitch roll.
That's what we've always done.
Yeah.
Just as much as possible.
The whole worry about the whole thing is that thing getting up there and hitting like 7,200. So we're just
It's done been, it's a hit limiter 7,600
Yeah,
pretty.
hit it till 3 times, so I think
It's fine. He'll shift at 7 and go through the lights probably 72, 73. It's where it makes a power. It's where it's doing its best. It runs faster that way.
Let it get it, but it does take off like a damn rocket. It's take off a little bit softer with them bigger tires. That gear will make it.
Yeah, but he's got the converter in it now. It didn't have a converter before.
What did it say?
Yep, so I'm gonna pull pinion out, pull the ring out, and reshim everything, check it, put it all back together.
This time it's been the biggest Thrash Bristol yet.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's non-stop. I mean, it's
usually it's nuts. It's damn like steady shit. This time it's like a buzz.
yeah. That was a motor swap, motor break-in, tranny pull out, tranny fix, tranny reinstall, gear, rear end gear test, come back rear end again. All the little crap we had to do, just all kinds of stuff. Carburetor swap. I mean, just everything.
Yeah, I'm trying to go to the doctor and get my damn DOT shit figured out. It's stressful as a motherfucker.
Same time every year.
Every year, it's stressful as hell. All good.
We'll be there. We'll make it.
It looks like we'll be riding in the fucking rain.
In the boat. Well, if we can't go to Super Chevy, we'll go testing to.
I'll go down there.
We'll take them both and testing to, and we'll run.
Eat at Shawnee's, got back to 10 6.
Yeah, me and Colton go race each other. Alright, all in there. 586 is in, lash is set, everything's torqued. It's all good. So from 586 to 488 back to 586. Within a few days. That went a lot smoother than the last time. Alright, that is officially done. Just gotta put fluid in it.
Oh, come check out all the hard work in that. Bring the tires on. Bring the tires on.
It's like rain.
It's raining. Falling on my head. Every time. You go back and look at our videos, you'll see this shit. Super Chevy every damn time it's done here.
You should probably tell Casey to go out there and throw something over that box.
Where'd you leave that? It probably ain't raining in ours.
On the porch. Well, we're here, so it's probably dry.
Yeah, I'm sure all the rains with us.
That little cloud falls.
We can see it coming down the valley. I said, there it comes, just.
Yeah, boy. Oh well, whatever.
Listen to radio.
Clear my direction. Okay, so we got the ramp truck, and we got the mini bike, and generator, and all that crap. And this thing just pours on you when it rains. Yeah, I got them both. I got that big, long, heavy-duty gauge one, and the one with all the plugs. So, we're testing our little Go Pro, Go Slow, ramp truck, in-car camera.
Yeah. How they both do it on TV,
Yeah. So we ain't got no scripts. We ain't got no follow behind us.
And y'all watch all these videos, y'all gonna be up tore up.
Yeah.
All the shit that's going on.
Yeah. It has been an adventure.
And I'm sure there's more adventure on the way.
Oh, they ain't never end of adventure.
It's just quick rain.
They're just now getting to see the drag week stuff.
Yeah.
I just finished that today. It's uploading now. But
We're gonna see if this little GoPro setup works. I'm gonna take it down here and take a look at it.
All right, here we go. Fix and go load the 74 for Super Chevy. Alright, so my car's stuck because it's low and the ramp truck's really high. So Colton is going to take the mini bike and run to the house and get the jack in his Duramax and come back, and we're going to jack it front and up, back it off, take the exhaust off of it, and find a different place to load this thing. But there it is. The adventure begins. You got your phone? Yeah. Alright. Yeah. Never a dull moment, man. Always an adventure. But you see, instead of freaking out about it, we just run out, get the jack, and whatever else. It's all good. So, my Nova never used to be that low, and it's catching on the exhaust and everything else. So. Sucks, huh? We'll just have to do it like right here. You have to back up air and I'll load it from there to where it's got a little.
BRISTOL don't have a hill.
There's hills all over that place. Or,
Take a damn cover and put them damn stupid brackets off of it.
well, that's fine. I thought about doing it the other day, but I figured if I ever put ladder bars back on it, I'd need them. You see, this is what's happening. See, the muffler's just catching trying to go back because this used to have wood on it for that very reason, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's probably what the wood on it.
Yeah, that's what the wood was on there for. Used to have wood on it so that nothing would catch there, and if it had the wood, it probably would have been pretty close. I don't know, but see, that's catching there, and then these ladder bar brackets are catching trying to go forward. So it's anyway, there's no good way to go about it. So we'll just have to jack the front end up and let it roll backwards, and it'll be fine. But yeah, if them brackets wasn't on there, it'd go on up. Till it got to the slapper bars, maybe. But yeah, that's real as it gets. The realest of the real. There he is. We was talking on the way out here about if something broke down, we just used the mini bike to go get help, and that's what we did.
Don't roll it in on the mini bike. We just left for the ramp truck, fucking race car. Here comes back, hopping in the yard on that thing.
It made it like a champion, didn't it?
Yeah.
How'd you perform? You really get on it?
I mean, I had it wide open because
What Casey say?
Did anybody pass you on the road?
got behind me when I was turning into the car.
They probably thought you were an alcoholic.
We're going to have to pull that governor off. We keep shenanigans up like this.
What's funny is me and Dad literally were talking about it on the way over here. If something happens, we'll just get the mini bike and take off. Oh, that's good. Well, we got it on there. We had to park it on a nice grade, use blocks of wood and everything else, but we got it on there.